Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, for this week's video I will be making 3 types of lassi. So this is a long video. Well, let's get started. So this is the first one. So this is like the normal sweet lassi. So here I have 3/4 cup of thick curd. Make sure the curd is a little bit thick or it will be too watery, and if it's too thick it won't be like a lassi. So now I am going to whisk it. So this is a wooden stick. So before we add the ingredients, I'm just gonna whisk it very smooth. Make sure it's like a very thick flowing consistency. So now we'll add the rest of the ingredients. So now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar and 1/8 teaspoon of cardamom powder. I usually don't like cardamom powder that much, so I'm just going to add a little bit. So now we're going to whisk this again. It's kind of fun to do this. Also, it is kind of hard, so make sure you rub the 2 hands with the whisk. It's kind of painful, but it'll be good. So now as you can see, some bubbles have come up, and basically now our lassi is ready. So look at this very smooth consistency. It is so satisfying. So now we will serve this in a glass. So here we go. I mean, like, it's just like so good to watch this. And after we serve that in a glass, we'll garnish with some cardamom powder just for like a decoration. It is very good to look at. So yeah, our delicious sweet lassi is ready. So now next one is this dry fruit lassi. This is my favorite. So now I am going to add almonds. So this is 10 almonds. So now we're gonna smash it. As I told, there is no blender in this recipe, so this is a lassi recipe with no blender. And now I'm gonna crush it into a powder. I'm going to make this a coarse powder, not a fine powder. It will be good when you drink. There will be a bit of nuts in the lassi. So now our almond or badam powder is ready. Look at it, it's coarse, it's powder, and there's a piece of nuts there. Now we're gonna smash some pistachios. Now we'll crush them a bit. So keep crushing it, because pistachios is smaller than almonds. It will only be a little bit. But anyways, this was also a coarse powder, and I'm taking this out. It's nice and fine, nice and coarse to say. So yeah, our powder is ready. Now we'll make the lassi. So I'm going to take 1 cup of thick curd. I just really love pouring the curd, you guys. It's so satisfying. So this time I'm using a whisk. So now I'm gonna whisk smooth. Using a whisk is more easier because, you know, it's like lightweight. That wooden stick was so heavyweight. So now I'm going to add sugar, 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now I'm going to add the badam powder, and then now I'm going to add the pista powder. Now I'm just going to whisk this real quick, whisk and mix. So now let's just whisk this until it's good. Now we just need to add one more ingredient. So we're gonna add yellow food color. You don't need to add this, but just gives a nice looking. It's just so appetizing. So now I'm going to whisk this until it's smooth and nice. And yeah, I guess it is almost ready. Our dry fruit lassi is ready. Look at the smooth consistency. Wow. Woo. Now let's serve this in a glass like we did before. So let's serve this. Wow. So now I'm going to garnish with nuts. I just love that they stay up the top without sinking. So now we're gonna look at roast lassi. So for this I'm using 1/4 cup of thick curd. I'm using only a little bit because, you know, I already made 2 lassis and I need to drink all of that and this. I'm just going to make a little bit of this. So now I whisk this smooth. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar because ruh afza already has sugar, and there is only a little bit of curd. So now I'm going to add ruh afza. So this is 2 teaspoons of ruh afza. Now I'm going to whisk smoothly until smooth consistency. I am adding more ruh afza because, you know, I thought it would be good if I add a little more. The color was not like very like light pink. So now I'm going to add a little more, and now let's whisk this. Now the color has become good, And yeah, that's it. It is ready. Look at this nice flowing consistency. This was very good to look at. So now we'll serve this in a glass. For this one, I'm only using a small glass. This is actually a tea glass, but you know, it was only a little bit, so I have to serve this in this tea glass. But anyways, now let's garnish this with rose syrup. I really loved doing this. Okay, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will meet you guys next Saturday. Until then, bye.